All right, welcome back, my dear student. Now, so in the last lecture, we were able to create this code here that would pull the ID from that specific link, right? So now that's beautiful and everything, right? But we need more than a link. We need more than the ID to delete an item. We need to send a GET request. So if we go up a little bit, we can see that we are getting a GET request from that commented out link right here in the href. We're getting it from post.php, and it has the ID of that specific post, right? So we need that. Let's copy this. Copy, and let's go back all the way down. All right. So now we can create a variable here, and let's call it delete underscore URL. Put some quotes around it and paste that in there. Now we have this dynamic PHP data here. We don't need this here. It's not going to work for us. What we need is some dynamic JavaScript data. And I just put 2+ symbol here because we are going to concatenate string in a JavaScript variable. And that's how you do it in JavaScript. And I have a really good course in jQuery, by the way, in JavaScript. Anyway, so now we have this delete link, right? With everything, with the URL and the ID. And if you want to see it, what we got to do is paste it in here, save it. And I'm super hungry. So in the last lecture, I messed up. So I had to recreate the lecture. But anyway, if you click on it, you can see the whole linking here. I created a lecture where I was checking for a value in this link here when I was supposed to be checking in the modal, and I'll show you in a minute. But I'm still so hungry, but I say, you know what, I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna do it, and then I go eat it, which is pretty bad idea. When you're hungry, you shouldn't code, all right? But anyway, so now that we have the whole link here with the ID, all we have to do is insert it in the modal right here in this href, and we already have an ID, right? So we grab this, and this is where I messed up on the last video, which I was checking for this value here in the other link, in this one, like for 20 minutes. If you don't believe me, sometimes you can get really stuck on little simple things, all right? But anyway, let's go to our view post page here. We're gonna paste that in there for now, but what we want to do really is target that, all right? And we are going to be targeting that attr href. Now we have that href right here in this JavaScript. The beautiful thing about this little function here, that not only do we grab the value of whatever attribute we want, but we can put something in there in this specific function. So if I put a comma here and I said, you know what, I want to put that value in there, it would do it for me with a second argument. All right, so now if we save this like this, come back here and we click here, actually this is not even working, right? Well, we don't have any events there. If I click on modal here and I right click on this link right here, it should give me the href with the ID, but it's not. And this is where I made a boo-boo in the last video. All right, so it should be inserting something in this modal link. All right, but it should also be showing us the modal when we click on it, and that's not actually doing that either. So we need to do that. All right, so first of all, let's check on to see what's going on with this href. Let's go back to the modal here. We get the href right here. We got this here. Let's go back. It's supposed to give us this new data here, and it's not doing it. Okay. All right. I think let's go ahead and open the modal, right? Let's do that. Let's target the modal, And I think this modal is called my modal. That's an ID for it. All right. Let's take this button out of there. We don't need it anymore. Save it. Let's come back here and let's target it. And it's a specific function here, modal, and then we want to show it when we click on it. All right. Let's do that. Refresh. Click on it, and it should be showing the modal. For some reason, it's not yet. Let's inspect the element on it. And let's find out why it's not giving us the modal. Click on it. Let's do a console. It's just refreshing. Okay, I think I know why. Let's go to that link. And it has an href, but it doesn't have like a pound symbol or something. Instead of a pound symbol, I'm gonna put JavaScript colon void. I'm gonna call this method, and I'm gonna put 0. This is gonna prevent just the pound symbol from showing up, and it will not go anywhere. Refresh, click on it. Now we have the modal, and when we do inspect element on it, we have the link, right? So everything is working now. If we click on it, this is actually ID number 46, right? When we click on it, now it deleted that to ID number 45. Let's do it again. Let's cancel it. We don't want anything, right? But we can always see that it keeps deleting it. Beautiful. So now we're done. All right, I was able to do it while I was hungry, which is a really bad idea, and I don't recommend it. Eat well, quench your thirst well, and code all day. Beautiful, right? So anyway, let's see. Everything is working right here. There's nothing that we got to do. If you want to go ahead and adjust your text right here, you can, if you want. All right, you can make it an H3 to make it a little smaller. All right, so your modal could be like this, an H3, and it says, are you sure? And you can even make sure that this is centered by putting a little class here, text center from Bootstrap. Pretty cool stuff. Let's do it. Let's see, click on it, and now you can see it. We have a really cool modal. It's a lot better than that little thing that we had before. All right, so thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll always have you on my mind. I'm always thinking about adding more lectures. I know this course is kind of long, but some of you have finished and you come back and you learn some more. Why not, right? Take care, and I'll see you in the next lectures or courses.